Welcome everyone to the wedding of James Stephen Peters and Toula Christa Christakos. My name is Alexandra and I am an authorised marriage celebrant. Jim and Toula are so happy that they could have their family come from all different corners of the world to celebrate today. They wish for everyone to please refrain from taking photos throughout the ceremony, as we do have a professional photographer here. We would all like everyone to also be aware that Jim's sister Nikki is going to be acting as an interpreter for Toula today. I am duly authorised by law to solemnise marriages according to law. Before you are joined in marriage in my presence and in the presence of these witnesses, I am to remind you of the solemn and binding nature of the relationship into which you are now about to enter. Marriage according to law in Australia is the union of two people to the exclusion of all others, voluntarily entered into for life.
The translation.
Jim and Toula started their journey quite early on in high school. I don't think anyone could have told them back then that they would eventually find their way back to each other. Their love for their families is paramount, and they are also proud to bring together their 4 children and 8 grandchildren into this circle of love. We are actually going to have one of Jim's kids do a reading for us today from the song The Second Time Around by Sammy Khan, if you would like to proceed.
Love is lovely the second time around, just as wonderful with both feet on the ground. It's that second time you hear your love song sung, makes you think perhaps that love, like youth, is wasted on the young. Who can say what brought us to this miracle we found? There are those who bet love comes but once, and yet I am oh so glad we met the second time around.
Thank you. Jim, do you take Toula to be your lawfully wedded wife?
I do.
Toula, do you take Jim to be your lawfully wedded husband?
I do.
We are now going to have Jim and Toula say their vows to one another, followed by the exchanging of rings. Jim, you can start for us.
I call upon the persons here present to witness that I, James Stephen Peters, take thee, Toula Christa Christakos, to be my lawful wedded wife. Toula. We have been given a second chance to go on a journey together, and I am so excited to finally call you my wife.
The translation.
And Toula, if you'd like to say your vows to Jim.
I call upon the persons here present to witness that I, Toula Christa Christakis, take thee, James Stephen Peters, to be my lawful wedded husband. James, my love, my everything, and now my husband, thank you for helping me love again.
The translation.
We are now going to have Jim and Toula exchange rings. Jim, please repeat after me as you place the ring on Toula's finger. I offer you this ring as a sign of my love and fidelity.
I offer you this ring as a sign of my love and fidelity.
This ring is my promise that I will always stand by you.
This ring is my promise that I will always stand by you.
Love you and cherish you, and with this ring I thee wed.
Love you and cherish you, and with this ring I thee wed.
Toula, please repeat after me as you place the ring on James' finger. I offer you this ring as a sign of my love and fidelity.
I offer you this ring as my sign of my love and fidelity.
This ring is my promise that I will always stand by you.
This ring is my promise that I will always stand by you,
Love you and cherish you, and with this ring I thee wed.
love you and cherish you, and with this ring I thee wed.
The translation.
It gives me great honour to now pronounce you husband and wife. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to take a moment to sign the registry. John and Nikki, I'd like to invite you to pop over now.
The translation.
Oh, okay. Look at that kind of work over. Yeah.
for me? Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure to introduce to you for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. James Stevens.
Yay!